Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be the best of Sephora for under $30. I am so excited about this video because not only are these things like less than $30, but on my table the things I have chosen are hardcore favorites. They're hardcore favorites, things I use all the time, things that are tried and true, things I love. They've made several other absolute favorite videos, and so I'm very excited that all of these things not only are things I love, but they're all under $30 at Sephora. And I don't know about you, but if you've been into Sephora recently and you try to go there and find something for under $30, it can be tricky. And you don't want to feel like you're spending less and not getting just as good of a product. I assure you, I have great products here for your $30 or less. Not only is this going to be a great video topic, but this is going to be a collaboration with my friend Kayla Pritchard here on YouTube. I want you to go on over to her channel, see her video, what she has picked. I know I cannot wait to see what she has picked. Subscribe to her, support her. She's a wonderful person, and I feel like we need to do some more collabs here on YouTube. Just in general, I think more lifting up, sharing of each other's tastes, each other's channels, and even if it's vastly different from what you normally watch, that's okay. I mean, I don't know about you, but I've learned a lot from people that I might not have the same makeup taste as, but they've taught me techniques, or they've opened my eyes to like expanding my makeup horizons or fashion horizons, or just sometimes they even teach you something that has nothing to do with their channel, just watching chit chat type videos. So I want to go over and subscribe to Kayla and support her. She has beautiful makeup taste. Her looks are always flawless. She loves, I mean, if you're a nude lip girl, Kayla's your girl. She loves her nude lips. She likes to do all kinds of things with her hair. She's always changing it up, and she also loves home decor and decorating and all that kind of thing. She also has videos that pertain to that. So I think you will really enjoy Kayla's channel, as well as seeing what she has picked for under $30 here at Sephora. So let's get right into this. Stila Magnificent Metals Liquid Glitter Thingamabobs. These came out earlier this year. I did a separate review on them. I did a get ready with me on them. I've used them in several videos. They've appeared in favorites videos, but I love these, number one, because it makes wearing glitter not a hot mess. Working with glitter is not easy. You got to start with your eyes first, so that means you got to plan ahead of time that you're going to wear glitter. Because if you do your base and then you're, oh, I wear glitter today. Well, no, you probably shouldn't, because now it's going to be all over your face. Easy application, stays on. They have glorious colors. These two are my favorite. This is, oh geez Lord. Ooh, help me. This is Kitten Karma, and this one's Smoldering Satin. Kitten Karma is going to be like your classic, beautiful champagne type color. And then, oh, cat hair. So you can pull these out, dip it upside down, nothing's going to be falling anywhere. It is liquid, it does dry. I definitely recommend applying these last. You don't want to go back in and start deepening up your shadow look after applying these, because you're gonna, what happens is it dries nicely, but then if you take a brush, you're gonna start moving around the glitter that is suspended in the liquid. So we have Kitten Karma here, which is basically the lightest, like champagne-y type shade, and the Smoldering Satin has the slightest hint of pewtery taupe to it. Very pretty, actually, like the Smoldering Satin with more of like a cool toned look. And then, of course, you know, a champagne, you can't go wrong with the champagne color. It goes with absolutely everything, but, oh, I mean, come on. So you asked me, hey Chelsea, what black eyeliner do you use? What do you like? What do you recommend? And I would tell you time and time again, NARS Larger Than Life Long Wear Eyeliner. This is the only one, the only black eyeliner that stays in my waterline. Now, almost every single other one I've used or I've shared here, I put to the test on my waterline. We're not talking like lining your eyes. Specifically, I'm referring to the fact that this stays really long in my waterline. So if it stays long in my waterline, it's going to stay long everywhere else. I just love this. It doesn't budge for me. It works. There are other colors if you're not into black eyeliner. They have a nude in this. They have a nice brown. They have some colors, but seriously, this is the best black eyeliner I have ever tried as far as longevity. It goes on kind of nice. I do dislike the way you sharpen this, and the way I found out that I don't like this is because I jacked it up. I took this, I jammed it into my Urban Decay Grindhouse pencil sharpener thing, which, by the way, let's add that to the list. It's the best pencil sharpener out there. Number 3, we'll add that. But it comes with the sharpener on this end, and then you're supposed to pull it out and do a lot. But if you jack it up in the first place, good luck sharpening it. I don't know, but other than that, this gets high marks for me because it doesn't move. And I kid you not, eyeliners in my waterline end up in my inner corner, and I have a black pool party in my inner corner, and I get black eye boogers. That doesn't give me eye boogers, and that makes me very happy. a tool that is an absolute must-have in my world for applying makeup. Whether we're talking foundation, we're talking concealer, we're talking cream bronzer, we're talking cream anything, we're talking blending out, a beauty blender. And I know most of you probably own this. If you haven't yet and you've only bought the knockoffs, highly recommend getting the original. It's kind of like Crocs, okay? Crocs are Crocs for good reason. The knockoffs are like hard plastic. They don't bend. They're just no good. Like, there's some things you can get knockoffs and it's not a big deal, like whatever. This, I've tried all the knockoffs. They split, they break apart, they're too hard, they're just not as squishy, they're just not as good, guys, they're not as yummy. And why struggle? It's not worth the struggle to me. Just spend the money on it. It washes up nice. I repurchase these probably once a year, sometimes twice a year. Always do it at the VIB sale, so you're saving a little bit of money. But if you're going to get any tool at Sephora, you need to get yourself a beauty blender. And I like the black ones because they're called the pro ones. I just like them because they don't show how dirty they can get with this gloss. I've been talking about it a lot here since I bought it, but the formula is so good. This gloss is not sticky. It is so buttery and so delicious. So comfortable on the lips. They have some beautiful shades. This is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Gloss. So if you're into nude gloss, like, good lord, go look at these. There's like several different shades. And not all of them are like nude, like concealer, like the color of my wall. You know what I mean? Like there's some darker, deeper colors. But this sugar color, oh, I specifically love this sugar color. If you are a pinky nude girl like me, or even if you're not, try this because it's not too pink, okay? It's not too dark, it's not too rich. It's a nice formulation, it's not sticky, it glides on, it's called buttercream. It doesn't have like a yummy, it doesn't have as yummy of a gloss smell as say the Lorac Alter Egos that smell like vanilla buttercream frosting. This one's a little bit more subdued, not a big deal. I like the applicator, I like the simple packaging. But of course, what you're paying for is the color and the formulation. Highly worth it. They have a lot of beautiful shades, so go check out this gloss. Another gloss I had to include, because when I sit down and I think about like my most worn glosses, my most favorite formulations, that's what I wanted to include in this video. Anastasia Beverly Hills glosses. Now these are going to be more pigmented. These are going to be more opaque, give you a little bit more color payoff than say this, which I would put more in the gloss category. When I think of gloss, I think of like a topper, like something that's going to give you shine, maybe a little bit of color, but when I think of color, I think more of like a lipstick. Gloss is a little bit more like shiny kind of top coat thing, but this is kind of a hybrid, this formulation by Anastasia. This is going to give you gloss, it's going to give you more opacity, but it's not so thick that it's goopy. These have a more of a square wand. It's not that doe tip applicator. These do have, oh, are you serious? Are you serious, Chelsea? Really? A little bit more of like a fruity sweet smell to them, but this is the shade Vintage, and I absolutely live for this color. If I could pick a gloss out of all my glosses to be painted on my lips for the rest of my life, because it would go with everything, it would emphasize me and my traits, and it wouldn't clash with anything, and I could wear it with several different makeup looks, it would be this gloss. This is Vintage. It's basically like my lips, which are naturally kind of like a reddish color, but glossier. It has the smallest, it's like a rosy mauve with a little bit of like gold shimmer in it. It's not like chunky glitter or anything like that. It's just, I mean, it is just glorious. It is a beautiful color. If you're in television, I think this would be a great, like if you're a news broadcaster, like I think this is just one of those colors, or if you're a reporter, or you're somewhere where, or you work somewhere where you want to have color in your lips, but you don't want to be like this, you know, like this is, both of these colors are just great, easy colors to wear. Highly recommend this color, but definitely check out this formulation of gloss because it's really neat. So I have two lip liners here. These are the two lip liners that I'm really smitten with. Like I could get rid of a lot of my lip liners and narrow it down to about 5. And these would definitely be included in that top 5. The first one I've just dug into the ground. I've dug it into your minds that you need to try this liner, but I honestly use it all the time and I love it. It's the Lancome Ideal Lip Liner. This color is literally named Ideal for all the right reasons. It's just goes great with nude lipsticks. It goes great with like pinkier lipsticks. You can wear it with a mauve. You could darn near wear it with a red if you wanted to. It's just a great color. It's more of like your darker, slightly brown, slightly mauve, but not like, I don't know, it's just like a conglomeration of lots of different shades of lip liners, and it creates a wonderful contour, which is kind of what you want when you're doing a lip liner. You want to create a little bit of definition and a little sculpting action. This formula is bomb. This stays on. And that's really important to me in a lip liner because I don't want to be like bringing my lip liner with me to reapply, but it's really nice to put it on in the morning and then just reapply your lipstick because the liner stays on. So highly recommend Lancome Ideal. The other one I recommend, especially if you're going to go and get the Anastasia Vintage, you need this lip liner. This is the Sephora brand. It's their Rouge Gel lip liners, which they have a lot of shades to choose from, by the way. I do have some others that I like, but just in general, check this formulation out. This is number 3, Rose Wine. This is a must-have if you wear those rosy colors at all. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. This is really pretty on its own, too. Top it with a little bit of vintage, or heck, put that little pinky nude over there. Oh, it's gorgeous. I like these. These are a really nice formula. They stay on relatively well. They do not stay on as long as the Lancome, but you're also, I think these are like $11, and I think this is in the upwards of 20. So, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I would repurchase it again just for the shade. I don't mind reapplying, but both of those lip liners, good stuff. I have a blush here that I never hear mentioned, and I dig this out every fall. This is more of like a fall shade. However, it's almost a little bit bronzy to wear in the summer, so that's why I'm sharing it with you. I love this shade. This is by Laura Mercier. It's her second skin cheek color, and it's called Spiced Cider. It is such a yummy, yummy shade. First of all, when I think of spiced cider, it just invokes so many wonderful memories and so many good thoughts because fall is my favorite time of year. But look at this color. It is stunning. I never hear anyone, I never hear anyone talk about these. And she doesn't have a lot of shades, but the shades she has are just really lovely shades. It's so smooth. It's a really nice formula. Oh, it's beautiful. It's like a peachy bronze color. The formula, though, is really nice. It blends in very nicely to your skin. It's named appropriately. It's really easy to work with. So if this isn't necessarily your color, you like something more pink, she definitely has some pretty pinks. And she has some more peachy ones, and she also has an orchid one that's really pretty. So you need to check these out. These blushes, I think, are underrated, and they're really lovely, and they're under $30. All right, so these are going to be right at that $30 price point. But if you're looking to splurge on an eyeshadow that is going to be blendable, that has just, this line kind of has basic colors, but they're all very wearable, everyday type colors. I love the formulation. Like I said, they're blendable, they're easy to use. I mean, they're pretty much bulletproof, and they're luxurious. Part of it is you're paying for the packaging, which is literally like lifting weights. They're so heavy, but the Burberry eyeshadows, I really enjoy these. I myself own 6 different colors. I have on 2 shades today, which I will show you. I'm wearing the shades Rosewood and Mulberry. So here's Rosewood. Rosewood's a little bit more of a unique shade. It's kind of like a taupey, purpley, mauve-esque color. It's kind of unique. I'd say it's one of the more unique shades within the range for sure. Absolutely, I mean, I barely dipped my finger in that. They're pigmented, but they're not overly pigmented. Okay, let me say this. They're pigmented yet blendable. There's a difference between being pigmented and blendable, or pigmented and not blendable. You know what I'm talking about. When you've dipped your brush in an eyeshadow, it's like, oh, this is so pigmented. You put it on your eye and the color stays there. It's impossible to blend out, and you're just like, oh, this is terrible. These are pigmented but still blendable. They are buttery. They are worth the splurge. I know my mom, she has this color and she has another color, and she's always telling me she loves them because she doesn't want to fuss and muss with 16 colors in her eye and all these different brushes. She wants to like put it on, blend it out, and go, and she loves these. And she is in her 50s, so she has older eyelids, a little bit more crepier, and they still work for her. Let me swatch the Mulberry shade that I have here, which is like a deep eggplant purple shade. Really pretty. So I have this in my outer V, and then I blended it out on my lower lash line as well. So there's the Mulberry. It's a really subdued, understated purple. It's not purple. It doesn't scream purple, but it works really well for more of like a smoky eye if you don't like to do the grays or the browns or the blacks. Try a really subdued eggplant, especially if you have green eyes. Another shade that I have, this is Taupe Brown, which I was also going to mention. These are all kind of matte, The Rosewood shade has a slight satin finish to it. The Mulberry shade is a little bit more of a matte. This Taupe Brown is in that kind of matte category. Here's the shade Pale Barley, which is another one of those kind of unique shades. Very just great all over the lid, easy color to wear. This one is called Shell. This is a wet dry eyeshadow. You can wet your brush and it's going to make it pop and become a little bit more metallic. And then the last one that I have here is called Midnight Brown. This is a really beautiful shadow to do a one shadow look. Creates a really nice smoky effect because you can really concentrate your color and make it look more smoky or just kind of blend it all over. But this Midnight Brown is another one of those one-of-a-kind type shadows. Just really unique shade. Now I don't have any singles of this next recommendation, but I do have the palette. So you can buy Anastasia eyeshadows singly at Sephora, and they're going to be about, let's see, I think they're like $12 a piece. And then if you buy a pack of 4, I think you save a little bit. But her eyeshadows are wonderful. Another one of those pigmented yet blendable, easy to work with. You're not going to be disappointed with her eyeshadows. And I love buying them individually because you can customize your palette. You can pick out the exact shade you want. Maybe you want to create a palette of something you don't have. Or maybe you want a palette of something you do have because you want to make something smaller to travel with or to, you know, put in your gym bag or bring wherever you want to do. You know what I mean? I love the versatility of the single eyeshadow. That way you don't have to buy shades in a palette that you might not necessarily use. And a lot of her palettes now you can buy, like that have come out in the past, you can buy the shades singly. So you got a lot of control there, and I like that, so definitely recommend her eyeshadows. This video would not be complete without some lipsticks, right? I am a lipstick junkie. I love my lipsticks. I think it's because you do your eyes and you're not going to touch up your eyes throughout the day. You're not going to change your blush. You're not going to reapply your foundation, but you can control the lipstick and you can change, like this look that I'm wearing today would look completely different had I chose to do a pinky nude lip, which what I was debating. But I wanted to wear this bold lip color, but you can change your entire makeup look by just changing your lipstick. So I have 2 different brands that I think are lovely and are under that $30 price point. Would you believe it or not, most lipsticks, a lot of lipsticks at Sephora are $30 or more. So this first lipstick, the reason I even bought this was because I was watching Mad Men on Netflix and I just became obsessed with that classic matte red lipstick look. And of course you can pick a different shade, but this particular shade of red is so flattering. It's blue undertone. The formula is light. Wait, you cannot feel it on your lips. It's not drying. It's not a flat matte. It's a comfortable matte. It's not like this liquid lipstick that I'm wearing, but it's just really lovely. And I think those of you who hate liquid lipstick, but you want to have a matte lipstick that's long wearing should check out this Buxom Bold Lip Gel. This is the shade Red Inferno. This formula is so lovely. Now, if you don't want the matte, there is a satin formula within this Buxom Bold Gel lip line. But I mean, look at that color. So much pigment, creamy. I mean, you can even see the finish is not completely matte. It's just really lovely. So definitely recommend this lip line. And the other lipstick line that is under that $30 price point and is still so luxurious, wonderful shade selection. So luxurious, wonderful shade selection. In fact, these 2 particular shades that I have, I think are the best of this selection. But I'm partial to these 2 colors because they both just look so wonderful on my own skin tone. But I think they'd look good on anybody's skin tone, anybody's lips, because they're just really kind of unique undertone shades. And they're the Marc Jacobs lip gels. Now, remember when these first came out, I wasn't like gravitating towards them, but the packaging is nice. You know, it's substantial. It's nicely made. But one of my all-time favorite shades is this one, but the first one I wanted to show because I thought more people might enjoy this color. It's called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. It's like that, I think it's described on the website as like a terracotta rose or just like a, oh, it's such a good, oh, Chelsea, here we go again. It's such a good pinky rose color. In fact, I could wear this today. Maybe I'll put a little bit of this on over this liquid lipstick. It's a little bit deeper of a rose. Are we good? Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's pretty together. It's a really lightweight formulation as well, but creamy. And it's called like a gel. It has like a lip gel. And I think that's named appropriately too because it's lightweight, but it's got a little bit of slick, kind of like a gel would have, but not so much that you're like, it slips right off. It's got some nice color payoff. So this Kiss Kiss Bang Bang color, I love. This is the other color in the Buxom line that I absolutely love and I think is one of the more unique shades in the line. This one's called Sinful Cinnamon. I wear this a lot in the fall. I got this as like a point perk and I was going to buy it in the full size, but I'm like, well, Chelsea, don't be crazy. Just use that whole lipstick up first, right? But this color is so good. It's like a cinnamon, well, it's named Sinful Cinnamon, but it's like a warmer brownie nude with peach and a little hint of mauve. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so gorgeous. I love those darker nudes. I like a nude that doesn't scream nude. It's just, I like those really unique shades that's like in between shades. Like every company has like, you know, your typical range of your red, your berries, your pinks, your nudes, that kind of thing. But I like those colors that are kind of like in between shades. And I feel like all three of these are those in between shades that I'm always looking for. This is my favorite lip color by Marc Jacobs. It's called Je T'aime, and it is just, it's described as a rum raspberry. And anything that's kind of like a raspberry color, I'm so into. But this is one of those in-between shades. It's like pink, but red, but slightly raspberry, but just subdued and understated. And I feel like those understated colors don't jump off the face, but they like enhance the face. Does that make any sense? This is my crazy coming out, but that's how that's how I think about it in my head. Like, yeah. So these are the best things that you can find at Sephora for under $30. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to challenge me, and maybe I'll do a under 25 or a under 20. Let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will attempt that. I could even do like an best of Sephora over 50 kind of thing and do the opposite, like pull out some more expensive things that are actually worth the money. Let me know what you like down below and I will do that. Don't forget to go over to, almost said to go over to Sephora's channel. Go over to Kayla's channel and see what it is that she picked out and subscribe to her. I think you guys will truly enjoy her channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video and we will chat very soon. Bye guys.